Thank you. As I said, we got to introduce the new Brain song and do some fun stuff. And one of the things that we find out, oh, you've come back! Thank you, my dear. Please get your daughter to cheer up for God's sake.
We should move along if we're going to do the
oh, that's right, the Q&A.
Q&A. Do you guys want to do a little bit of Q&A?
Yeah, people really seem to enjoy the fact and we don't get this often to do this unless we're at a giant thing like Comic-Con. So, we've got about another 10 or so minutes, and
I'm with the union.
What's that?
I'm with the union.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. We would love to take an opportunity to have you folks ask us some questions, and we'd be happy to answer them.
If you have any.
Yeah, if you have any, questions.
Yeah.
Possibly about,
So ask it like Bill Shatner.
Pinky in the Brain. I don't know. Questions you've made. Small friends.
Now, this is just a guess, so we found that people like, so if you have any questions about this or any of the shows we work on, we would be happy to answer them.
Yeah, okay, let me answer the first question right now.
Okay. We don't
Maybe.
know.
We don't know.
It is happening.
Show's happening, we don't know.
How about that?
Yeah. That's all we can say, we don't know.
Yeah.
We can neither confirm nor deny, but the show is absolutely is being rebooted.
And we would, of course, if asked, we would love to serve.
Are you guys happy to hear about the reboot of... Pretty cool. Regardless, it's a very cool thing. But anyway, anybody have a question they'd like to ask? Yes, sir.
So, Maurice,
yes.
What would be the possibility of getting a person of all sorts?
I'll bet you can comment.
I think it's probably, the only problem with that is that it would take up the rest of the Q&A, plus there are children present. So.
Yeah, we can do a little bit and take out the nasty words.
Yes. We know where the most farm in Lincolnshire, where Mrs. Buckley lives. Every July, peas grow. Do you really mean that? Yeah, I'd start about half a second. Don't you think you really want to say July over the snow? Isn't that funny? If you could make it almost when that shot disappears, I think it would be much. I think it's so nice that you see a snow-covered field and say every July peas grow there. Get me a jury and show me you can say in July and I'll make cheese for you. Now what is it you want? In your depths of your ignorance, what is it you want? Whatever it is you want, I can't live it because I just don't see it. But it's absolutely fine. It really was. It isn't worth it. No money is worth this. And then off he goes. So there it is. And then, of course, there's the critic version of that, which is Rosebud frozen peas. Country goodness and green penis. I think that's terrible. I can't believe I said that. I'm leaving. Just a handful for the road. Oh, what luck, I found a French fry in my beard. That's the rating of light grease. French fry in your beard.
I've been to hear this for years now. Honestly, God, it's fantastic. Who else has a question? Yes, sir. Oh, I love your shirt. You're daft. North punk.
So you've mentioned already that a trip being part of such a cultural artifact. How do you relate to that? I mean, that's got to be kind of surreal.
How do we relate to the fact that it shows me on my content?
How do you
People.
get your head around?
Get life. No.
No, thank you very much for your question. Well,
Tell
firstly,
everybody that maybe everybody didn't hear the question.
yeah, the question was essentially, how do we relate to the fact that these characters have become iconic, right? That is, first of all, thank you for the compliment. That's very sweet of you. Secondly, this is what every actor dreams of. I don't care if you're an on-camera guy or a stage guy or music, whatever, you dream of something being involved. And mind you, we don't write them, we don't film. We're the actors. But to be part of something that has literally become iconic. But as I said to this gentleman and his daughter earlier, this breadth of ages, cross-generational audiences, this is essentially our Looney Tunes. And these, I could argue that these will be relevant 50 or 100 years from now because they were executed beautifully, they are written, and they don't condescend to the audience. And that was an edict from the beginning. Do not assume the audience doesn't get it. If they laugh at the anvil now, they'll laugh at fingerprints in 20 years. And so thank you, but it is an absolute honor and a privilege, and we get how lucky we are, so thank you.
Yeah, sometimes it feels almost a little surreal.
It does.
You know,
It's crazy.
I mean, I look at it, you know, especially now that the Who's got the rights and
Yeah.
has rolled out the entire Spielberg library. I started watching, you know, from the beginning, and I was.
You're Dizzy Devil on Tiny Toons.
I am.
What? I give up show business?
Yeah, and with 25 years in between, well, for us 26, because it takes a year to make things.
Yeah.
So 26 years between the first recording session and watching it on the Hulu.
On the Hulu.
On the Hulu, yes.
I was on the interweb.
You know that has now become hip to say what the dad thing is to say. now young people are right now on the Hulu. Because they realize
Hey, I know.
Their dads made them laugh.
We did Tasmania together, and you played Taz's
I
father.
sure did. Blah, 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 yakking, smacking.
So, ask if Taz has been on the Hulu.
Hey Taz, have you been on the Hulu lately? all of the Warner Brothers cartoons except ours is on there.
That's great.
What the hell, Taz?
Who else has any questions? Yes, ma'am.
I've heard that you guys like to do 2 drunken cockneys in between takes. I want to hear a little bit of that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We can't, it's filthy. We talk to each other in a way that can get us arrested. If someone's to take a look at our text trail.
Well, how about the accent instead?
Hold on. So, Jeffrey, start with. I'll tell you what to do. I'll make a fart sound where that horrible word would be. Hello, you. What's going on? How are you today?
What was the worst job you ever
The
had?
worst job I ever had was I had to collect up all the phlegm. Lord Winston Churchill would got that in his bucket by the bed.
I told him I would not do that job.
No.
They offered me that job, and I told him. I said, I will not, as a human being, I will not do that job.
Well, the worst job I ever had, I had to go and remove the lobsters
From Jane Mansfield's.
from Jane Mansfield's mouth. So, you know, this is the way we talk to each other.
We do. It's brutal, and again, it's Peter Cook and Dudley Moore, both of whom, God rest their souls. But if you just Google Derek and Clive,
Except you.
Except you don't. It's so funny.
Look up
all
Pinky and the
improvised, and Maurice and I were pretty inspired by
Dora the Explorer. Things
Thank
like
you for
that.
asking like that. Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Was it actually for Maurice?
Yes.
Because I remember you from a long time ago when you actually did a Rodney Dangerfield special.
Oh,
Young
yeah.
Comedian Special. Yeah.
1985 Young Comedian.
We were just watching it at Randy's house the other night.
Yeah. Randy opened it up on his laptop, and I just went, oh my God.
You got it.
Oh my God, what did I do? I ate an entire other person. Oh my. Oh, yeah.
Young comedians.
I was young, skinny, handsome, and you know.
Oh, you're so cute.
See?
In that Pillsbury Doughboy kind of way.
When did you first transition from doing stand-up to doing more voice work?
Well, at that point, we recorded that in 1985, so I already had Inspector Gadget under my belt and a little bit of Real Ghostbusters. So I was already starting. But one thing about the animation voiceover game, if you show them that you can show up, deliver a performance or 17, in terms of like characters appearing in a show, and that you'll show up on time and you're easy to work with, it just kind of develops its own momentum. I always say, like, I was chasing the stand-up comedy brass ring, with everything I had, and in the meantime, this beautiful career in voiceover, with this longevity, it found me, kind of wrestled me to the ground and said, no, it's over here. It's over here. Playing multiple characters, sitting, working with the finest actors I know.
And me.
And it's a great thing.
Well, you got to show up on time, like you say, you got to want, but you also have to have a lot of talent.
No, just show up on time. There's a lot of really talented people who can't show up on time, and they lose the gig because they don't put up with that.
This gentleman's very, very patient. Yes, sir.
Yes, and you recall, whose idea it was
Yes, well-
Tim Burton's idea.
Tim Burton was a
Yeah.
Pinky and the Brain fan. Yeah.
Yeah. Tim wanted, well, Vincent, to his credit, has really worked on his Orson Welles. And he has a short film that he financed himself that's available on YouTube, and I urge you all to watch it. It's called 5 Minutes, Mr. Wells. And Vincent is wonderful, and we've become friends just in the last couple of years. And I had always been afraid to even approach him because I thought he might be upset about his performance being dubbed. But he told me he totally understood, and it was Tim Burton's film to do with as he pleased. So Vincent had not really gotten the voice, and Burton had wanted like a perfect kind of simulation of Orson Welles. So together we made one Orson Welles because he looked so much like him.
One
And
thing
had that phenomenal sense of timing of even how Orson would puff on the cigar in between comments. And it was, forget it, he's an incredible actor.
Do we have time for one more?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we have one more. Let's get somebody. Yes, ma'am. You way up there in the back.
All right, you know what? I hate that when I'm called on and it's the
Okay.
person behind me. So we'll answer each of you quickly. So
Yeah.
please,
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. You first. Yeah, and
the one who spoke up. This will be 5 minutes.
Now, who's on first?
Chippendale, Macintosh. Just okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I was just wondering, what are your plans for, your next plans for world domination?
You're part of it, my friends.
Actually,
Did you know that when you sat down on your seats, there was a tiny little pinprick that contained the sappo from an Amazonian frog? Blah, 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 blah. This is why I need writers. I'm just a little bit smarter than Pinky in real life.
but one of the things you could have truncated that question by saying domination because you don't know a lot about Morris's private. So his plans for domination
I had to go
are
there.
about 9:45.
And yes?
Now then, yes, ma'am. You
Second
yeah.
lady.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, sit down, for God's sake. What's your question?
I've been thinking for years, what are the Animaniacs?
We're cute.
I wrote a song about that.
Yeah.
And that's a great question. You know, in that song, Randy wrote about what are we? Maybe we're dogs, maybe we're cats, maybe I don't know, gerbils or whatever. And ultimately, it says what we are, dear doctor, is cute. So that's kind of up to you to decide. I think sometimes we call them the puppy children.
The puppy children.
Yeah, I think so.
Puppy boy!
Yeah, oh yeah. You guys have been just so delightful to come out and spend your time, your money with us. We are so flattered that you've embraced us for 20 plus years, or in your case, maybe 5, 6-ish, 7-ish, 4-ish. But thank you. It
You owe us 20 years of watching, so. It's on Hulu.
We are so utterly grateful. The fact that we have this reboot coming is going to be great no matter what. Do not bet against Mr. Spielberg. It's going to be great.
Whatever he does, it will be terrific. It'll be the animated.
We have wonderful friends here.
that you need.
My friend Karina's here, and the Santoyo family. Chico, where are you? Are you here? There you are, buddy. This is my cousin's son. Nice to see you, Chico. Sorry to see you outside. But it is such a joy to be here with friends and family. And the truth is that we're all kind of friends anyway. We just didn't know it till tonight. So thank you very much. And that was pretty good, wasn't it? Pretty good.
And thank you for tweeting.
Thank you for coming. Happy New Year.
Tweet us, follow